and gentlemen, this is yours truly, King Mega Champ. I am playing Shining Soul 2, and I am going to be going to the Forgotten Dungeon. Got the dungeon map. I've forgotten how I got it, but I got it. I got my Shining Aura level 5 set. Sneaky little punk. Alright, give me a moment, folks. Alright, had to heal up anyways. Get my Shining Aura back. One.
Cast iron, carbon steel cookware. Thought and craft. Made with passion.
Morning Star, that must be a type of flail.
On an American Cruise Line's journey along the Columbia and Snake Rivers, travelers retraced the route forged by Lewis and Clark more than 200 years ago. American Cruise Line's fleet of modern riverboats travel through American landscapes to historic landmarks, where you can experience local customs and cuisine. American Cruise Line, proud sponsor of America's Test Kitchen.
Green and Frost. The frozen freezer with ice cream, sorbet, coffee, and more. With a built-in chiller that goes from fresh to frozen. Green and Frost.
Gotta heal up. Alright. Oops. Raise attack, lower vitality. Yeah, no thank you.
It's a brand new season of Cook's Country. From weekend dinners to regional classes, we travel coast to coast to bring you history, people, and techniques behind American cooking. Join us for the latest season of Cook's Country. Pick it up.
Alrighty.
Hi, I'm Tassie Clifford. Join me for the next unwind as I visit Potomac Point Winery in Stafford, Virginia. Back in the kitchen, I'll pair up some delicious wines with beef brisket, a wonderful cheese tart, and a delicious grilled cheese sandwich. So join me on the next.
Oh, I hate you.
That's complicated enough. Why
Prick.
worry about what food your extra cost?
Forgotten how much I hated those little buggers.
Ensuring it on new registration. Donate it to our station. Interested? Just call this toll-free number or donate online. On Masterpiece.
The only way the gold turns into money is if they manage to sell it back into the market. Things like gold, they give you a livelihood and nothing to dream about. The money has to keep moving, or we better get started.
The gold on Masterpiece.
Fucking wannabe Gumby looking motherfucker.
Stour, believing in the power of a great story. Stour is a proud investor in BPM and its future.
That's a dead end. Oh well. Wise ass. Ow. Smart ass.
We go inside kitchens in every corner of the country to learn how real people are.
Ow.
And we look back to
Ow. Ow.
see how history influences the way we eat today.
Piece of garbage.
Back to our test kitchen so we can share it with you. This is Cook's Country.
Now it's time to get on my nerves.
Today on Cook's Country, Ashley makes a classic Southwestern snack, Frito pie. Hannah shares our top picks for panini press. I tell the story of the potato chip queen of the West, and Morgan makes a chocolate dip potato chip cookie. That's all right here on Cook's Country.
Funding for this program has been provided by the following. Monument Grills, offering innovative technology and design for grilling enthusiasts with a line of gas grills designed with durability, including the M605, LED touch panels, and side and rear infrared burners. Learn more at monumentgrills.com.
Alright. Now there's only one left.
If you visited a concession stand in Texas anytime in the last, say, 60 years, you might have heard of Frito pie. A small bag of Fritos
Never heard of it.
torn open, and chili is piled on top. And the whole thing is served with a little bit of onion, maybe jalapenos if you're lucky. Now, it's a great thing to eat right out of the bag. Usually you have it at a ballpark, but today we're having it here in the kitchen because Ashley's going to show us how we
Come back here, you coward.
And so they're also known as walking tacos, but surprisingly, these are neither a taco or a pie. Right. So I have 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil heating over medium-high heat, and you can see it is just smoking, so I'm going to add our meat, okay? So this is 1.5 pounds of 85% lean ground beef, and I'm going to add that into the Dutch oven here.
It's a good thing Link can heal himself.
So now I'm just going to go through with a wooden spoon and just break them up into quarter-inch pieces. So I'm going to let this cook for 12 to 14 minutes until the hamburger is well browned and there's fond developing on the bottom of the Dutch oven. I love it. You're so doing the hamburger. Why was it hamburger? All right, so I've got 2 onions here. We're going to use the onions in 2 different places, but first we're going to be adding them to the pot. But I'm going to go through and finely chop them. Alright, so it's been 12 minutes. As you can see, the beef is nice and brown. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add half of these onions. Again, we have 2 cups of finely chopped into the pot. The rest we're going to be using for a garnish. Okay. So I'm going to reduce the heat down to medium, and then I'm going to let these cook.
Now these wannabe Gumby looking guys.
Okay. Alright, this is looking perfect. So, let's move on. I have a good amount of garlic. I've got 6 cloves of minced garlic that I'm going to add in here. We're not fooling around. Okay, no vampires today. 2 tablespoons of cornmeal, which is a little different, but we loved how it sweetened up the chili slightly, and it gave us a really nice texture, which mimicked the original version, which was, again, out of the can. Right, which is a little bit spicy. Yeah, and it holds really well in the bag of corn chips. Very nice. And this, I have 2 tablespoons. All right. Also looking good. Get every little bit in here. So it's a pretty simple dough to put together. Here I have my dry ingredients. So I'm going to add these in 3 different additions. So that's mostly just going to get that like plume of flour happening. You know, you kind of just want a little bit at a time. So do about a third of it. All right. So let's get our second batch in here. All right. And last bit. So once you start adding the flour, you want to be a little more thoughtful and careful with your mixing.
You gotta go poo-poo.
And develop them. These are very short, light cookies. You don't want it to turn into a tough cookie. You gotta be gentle. Just again, over low speed. Honestly, I'm gonna give the last little bit of stir by hand. Always a good idea. Oh yeah, I did leave a nice little trail of flour down here at the bottom, but I just like the best of those. Thank you. You got it.
I hate you.
I'm just going to get in here. I'm using a number 70 soup, but it's essentially a tablespoon each. Okay. And if you have a scale, you can use that. Sometimes I like weighing cookies. It's about 15 grams each cookie. Okay. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to get 24 cookies.
I'm going to pull up the tray, and I'm going to keep them about 3 inches apart on the tray. I'm just going to keep going until I have all 24 of these scooped, and then I'm going to pop them in the fridge just to firm up the dough a little bit. It'll only take about 10 minutes.
Oh, there's nothing there.
Okay, so I left one sheet in the fridge just so that I can chill and stay chilling while we do these. But yeah, they firmed up nice, really quickly. Yeah, so I'm going to stamp these. So I have a drinking glass.
Come back here, you
dip it in
coward.
flour, and then go in for cookie, and give a nice little stamp. And the chill helps it be a little less sticky, but honestly, it's a pretty sticky dough, so it still sometimes sticks a little bit. And you can go in and you can just use an offset spatula or knife or whatever you're comfortable doing if you need to. First one, always a little stickier. Doesn't flour as much.
It's like the first pancake.
The first pancake, you know? All right, I always like to check my first. It's pretty close to tasting. This dough doesn't actually spread that much in the oven, so it really just gives them like a nice flat surface area. Like I want these to be really crispy. You get the crispy edges. Like they're not quite lacy, but they have this really nice crisp texture to them. And so by getting them nice and thin, you're kind of playing that up. I think they're looking pretty good. Okay, so I'm just gonna bake these. I'm doing one sheet at a time, so I'll grab the other one and stamp those out. I'm just going to put these in the oven. I'm going to bake them until they're just set, and they're going to be just a little golden around the edges, but I don't really want them to start browning. So it'll take anywhere between 10 and 13 minutes. By getting them rotated once halfway through. Yep.